All right. So the conference, the Prestige Wellbeing Conference, is a conference that we organize for our students. One of the objectives is to put our students at a competitive advantage. You know, right from first year in the university, you are building what we call portfolio. Portfolio. And your portfolio, you present it in a form of resume or CV, which is curricular vitae, or academic vitae, AV. Okay. So when you take anybody's CV, what you see on the person's CV constitutes the person's academic portfolio or professional portfolio. For students who are in their first year right now, the reason why it is good for them to start attending conference is that one day they will be able to demonstrate that right from the first year in the university, they started living the professional life. The conference has about 4 strategic areas or editions. One is the strategic scientific edition. We have the strategic educational edition. We have the strategic business and entrepreneurial edition. And then we also have the strategic religious edition. The one we are about to organize currently is part of the strategic scientific edition. And the one that we may do after this one is also a scientific edition. The objective is not to capture students who are into science or into health or into agric or agribusiness only, okay, but also to do it for all students. So far, we get students from early grade, English, mathematics, physics, coming for the conference, even when it doesn't relate directly to their field. But why would they do that? The reason is that they don't want to be seen only as straight-jacketed professionals. They want to be seen as people who know something more than their area. That's why even in this university, every student will do at least one liberal study course. And the objective is to help the person or the people to know something outside their area. And so the conference is meant for portfolio building. When you attend the conference, it's expected and required that you be the first person to benefit from the conference, because the information that we discuss, the issues that we discuss, actually relates first to an individual or to the individuals. Then the individuals should be able to be the instrument that will be able to reach out to their own families, friends, loved ones, and then even their community. Like this vacation that is coming. Okay, what will you do? Maybe we'll do attachment. But apart from attachment, what impact can you make in the community? Remember, during this conference, we're talking about the consequences of malaria attacks on you and your descendants. And we want to delve into the biological and medical education for the call by the WHO to end malaria for good. The truth is that we will be able to break down the information down in such a way that even if you don't have science background, you can really grasp the information, or you can gather enough information to be able to reach out to your community. Or your region, or maybe your former school. You can actually organize similar program for your former school and help them to know the consequences of malaria attacks on them and then their families or their generations. And why is it so? It is because the consequences are not something we should really look on without showing concern. And one way we can show concern is by we knowing. And that is why we are doing it this way. So it's a very good thing for the public health students. It's a good thing for the biological science, the agric, the early grade, for example. They can really get access to young people, or even the upper primary and DHS people. They can get access to young people that they can really help to understand the consequences. And because of the trust that people or students have in the teachers, okay, when the teachers tell them the real fact and present it to them well, the people will take it, and one day we'll be able to eradicate the problem. But it's not only malaria. On the strategic education side, we look at professional growth and development. On that same side, we look at journey to scholarship. So we'll be doing one that has to do with professional growth and development. The theme is the conception, birth, growth, and development of a contemporary professional. And the three areas that we look at is how significant is such a thing, how indispensable is it for the African or the developing nation, and then the requirements. Then the other one, we look at the journey to scholarship, and that one we explore journey to a venerable scholarship. How can, and then the scholarship that we look at for is local, international, national, and global base. And it is in two parts. Either you winning scholarship or serving as a scholarship. The word venerable has to do with somebody who is worthy of respect or admiration. So in what way can you become a scholar that will be admired by your society, by the community, or by the international body? That is what we explore over there. And then on the business side, we also would look out for how we can help facilitate the establishment of businesses by people right from the scratch. Remember, this university, for example, is for entrepreneurial growth and development, or skills training and things like that. And so as part of the conference, we want to enhance the skills of people. So these are the thematic areas, and it's supposed to put people at a competitive advantage. It is good. What I have seen so far is that when students attend one session, then they will like to become co-sponsors of another session. If it's not really good, they wouldn't co-sponsor. So that's about the conference. Thank you very much for coming, and we will surely meet. May God bless you. May God bless you. Bye-bye. All right.